Hey guys, hey MDI students, my name is Mohamed Islam. I'm from Beaumont, Texas, and I'm now second year at Government Medical School.
Okay, so what made you decide to go into medicine?
So I had a lot of influences from the beginning. My dad was a doctor himself, and so he would take me to his clinic early on, and I would see how he interacted with patients, and it made me feel really good and nice whenever the patients would thank him for all he did. And to see, make someone's day in any way better is really, makes my heart feel so much better as well. So, and then later on, as I shadowed other doctors, I saw the unique thing about medicine is that this doctor-patient bond, which is very rare among other, among other jobs, to be able to become friends with someone over the years and, develop lifelong, meaningful relationships. So I really love that aspect about medicine.
Right. So what is the toughest part about just in the medical school? What's the toughest part about medical school?
Well, at the beginning when I first entered, it was tough because you have so many resources, you have so many ways to study, you don't know how to approach it, what's your best approach. So especially before the first exam, I was scrambling with all these resources, all these strategies. But once you take your first exam, you see how you do, you can sort of learn to adjust from there and learn which resource to use, which strategy to use. And sometimes it's not that too much different from how you study in undergrad. If that works for you, you've got A's in your classes there, maybe use the same strategy and just use whatever you can to help you, get the most efficient way to study.
Okay, great. Okay, why did you choose MDI Prep?
Prep. I chose it because a lot of my friends went there as well, and they talked highly about it. And so then I met Dr. Sutton himself, and he was a very nice, a very helpful mentor. He helped me a lot, asked him so many questions. He was always there for me, and he always helped me so much. And so even throughout my undergrad and even up to my medical school applications, he's always there to help me out with my in terms of how to approach things, how to write things, how to better improve my application and stuff. So I feel like I always had a helping hand all throughout the process.
Right. And when did you start preparing for your MCAT?
I started a little bit early because I finished college in about 3 years. So I sort of started it at the end of my first year because you want to hopefully take it maybe like the first round at least before you graduate, so you have an idea whether you want to take it again or not, in case you want to go directly without a gap year. So I started studying end of my first year, and I studied for about one semester, about 6 months. I took it then, and I decided if I wanted to do it again, then I studied again and I took it again. So because after you apply, you get in the next year, so it's like a 1 year gap. So you have to time that out and decide if you want to go directly to medical school after graduating. You have to start studying maybe 1 or 2 years in advance to take it then, and then so you can use that to apply and get in right after graduating.
Right. So last question: if you had one piece of advice for students aspiring to get into medical school, what would that advice be?
Don't stop trying. Always try your best because all the GPA, MCAT, and all this resume stuff, it is very important. But one thing that distinguishes people once they get to the interviews, the distinguishing thing is your personality. So you want to be a good person, be yourself. And so being a doctor, I've seen when shadowing, that a lot of the doctors, they don't mind too much if you don't know it at first. But as long as you know how to accept criticism from others, if you know how to learn from your situations, learn from your mistakes, and then make yourself a better doctor and especially a better person after that, that's really important. So not only should you strive hard in academics with all your GPA and MCAT and resume, but also just remember to be a good person, be humble, be yourself, and keep telling yourself that the reason you want to be a doctor is for whatever personal drive that you have, and never stop that.
Awesome. Thank you.